Welcome back to the DCP channel. I am DCP.
Here's our deck. Our deck is done. We finished it in 13 hours.
Streamdeck Part 2. So this is going to include that huge update they came out with 5.0 a few months ago. We're going to go over the new introduction to pages that they introduced not too long ago as to the recording of this video, and how I changed my setup, around kind of all that stuff. Let's get into the program. The first main thing with the update was they organized all of their assets, if you will, to one area. Let's put it that way. So up here by the settings button, you'll realize that there's a new icon up here, and this will bring you to the Streamdeck store, which is their new all-in-one for everything you could need for a Stream Deck. As you can see here, they have a Discover page, a lot of cool stuff on here that you can learn from, different plugins, different people, different ways to use things. They go over the 5.0 update right here. They have a bunch of information on it. I'm going to do my own quick version of it, but you can always reference to this if you need more information on that. It's really cool the way they did it. As you can see here on the left hand side under Discover, we have 4 more tabs that bring you to the different categories that they broke it down into. So you have plugins, icons, music, and sound effects. The music and sound effects are huge because they've added tons and tons of DMCA free music as well as sound effects that you can use, and we'll go a little into how you can use them, because it's not how you may think. It's a little Stream Deck specific, let's put it that way. Let's get into the plugins area just to give you an idea of what they did and how they did it. They broke it down into categories here on your left. You can do different music, you have Spotify, all this stuff. Makes it a lot easier to search, alphabetical. You can do all these categories here. So this is where you're gonna find anything for an app, for whatever you're trying to use. Very, very cool stuff in here. You can go through this forever. I've gone over this before, but the amount of integrations that they have maintained through other companies is pretty cool. A lot of stuff in there. Icons, this is a huge one. You can still create your own icons through their website, but now they've uploaded free icon packs, GIFs, as well as static. So now you have all these options of different packs. They've added specific packs to programs. Affinity Photo I have installed. They've added After Effects, Illustrator, which is amazing. Final Cut Pro. There's a DaVinci Resolve one in here that I have. This was huge, and you'll see in a minute because I'll apply some icons to some buttons that I have, and I'll show you how they laid all of the icon packs out. It's really a good idea what they did. And again, you have categories here on the left. Down here to music, you have basically, if you want to search for something, you can open your library. If you've downloaded stuff already, it goes to a specific folder, and these music tracks are only able to be used in Stream Deck. So tons of options here. I mean, it's pretty incredible what they've done. I trust that all these are DMCA free. I haven't heard anything in the few months that this has been out that they're not, so seems like a very good resource for a lot of people, and I'm trying to incorporate it into things as well. And then down here on the left, we have sound effects. So this is another huge one. Like, I'm a big sound effects guy, but you have all of these categories. Look at it. You can go phones, you can go water, I can set the mood with different sound effects. If you're outdoors, there's birds chirping. If you're in a shop, there's tools and machines. It's basically unlimited. I think it's one of the coolest things to be able to tell a story through sound. So that's the way I think about it. I think more in the lines of, how can I make a story just from making sounds together? It's kind of like how you make a video too. But so now that we've gone through those, now you know a little bit about this store that they've started. Let's go into a little detail on how this stuff is used. Sound effect and music. You have to go into play audio in the soundboard. There should be a soundboard, either, I don't know if you can download it or if it's automatically up here. This soundboard right here has a play and a stop audio. So if you want to play or stop any sound effect that they have through here or music, you would have to drag in a play audio. This is all your information. Play, stop, no fade. Up here you have sound effect and music libraries. So if I click on this, it's going to open up that store where all the sound effects are. Now, if you've downloaded these, this isn't where you want to be because you don't want to have to search through these for the ones that you've had. So what they've done is they've put an open library button up in the middle. So if I click on open library, all of the different sound effects, as you can see, the file type is Stream Deck audio. If I want to use a sound effect, bathroom door open. Let's use this one. Okay, door open. You need to send it to the right area. Okay. You can hear that. It's a door opening. This is some of the music that they have. Check this out. I mean, come on. That's, if you're trying to make videos, I don't know what's better. If you can route your audio properly, this music and sound effects library is by far the best. I mean, it's game over. I know Epidemic Sound is very good with the music and the sound effects, but for this to be on the Stream Deck, hands down, best application of those, I think. There you go. You get a little, like, mini montage song, you know? Just do a couple clips, throw them in there, speed them up, play the song through them.
You're like, and here's our deck. Our deck is done. We finished it in 13 hours.
You know what I mean? It's like a little home renovation song for you. But you get the idea. I'm not gonna. But that's how you access these. You have to pull in a play audio or a stop audio. And then, like I said, same thing for the sound effects. You know, if you want to find something, you pull in the play audio. You can either go through the store or you can click on one of these buttons and it'll pull up the store. And then to find the ones that you actually have downloaded, you click these three buttons. Icons. So I have this test profile here. To change an icon now, same as before. You click this little down arrow. Now, set from files, if you have something downloaded already, you can set from file. It'll open up the Explorer. You find the file, upload it from there. You can create an icon on their website as you've always been able to. And then they have this third option, open Streamdeck icon library. I'm going to click on that. It's going to bring up all the icons that I've downloaded off of their store. Each is collapsible, which makes it really convenient and organized, which I have a few different ones here. Some include GIFs, some don't. I personally think that the GIF ones are really cool. They're very subtle. Again, they have specific ones to programs. Affinity Photo, bam. You open this up, right? You have your icon library. As long as you go through the button, so I have to go through here, open Streamdeck icon library, right? Now, if I pick, let's pick one of these GIF ones, and it'll say GIF in the corner, GIF. GIF, don't start. But you can pick one of these, and it won't show as a GIF on the program, but it'll show on your Stream Deck as a GIF. It'll just show up as a static image on your program itself on the computer. So we went over the huge update. We went over the store, the music, the icons, and the sound effects. Intro to pages is what I want to go over next. We're going to go how to navigate the pages. One thing about the pages is you can't have a page on a folder. Profiles can have pages. So let me show you what I mean. When I'm in Affinity Designer, I have a button so that I can change to my designer profile. So it switches to this. And now down here, because this is a profile, I can add different pages. So it gives me the option to add. So it add a page and it'll give you a back button. I don't know what the limit is for how many you can add. It'll give you the next and backwards buttons. However, there are a few different tabs over here that they've added for the pages. Right here, it automatically added a arrow to the next page, so I can just go back and forth. If you have multiple pages and you know what page you want to go to, instead of clicking the forward button every time, you have a go to page indicator button. If I want to set one up for every page, I can name this 2. I can name this 3. Go to page 3. So now if I want to go to page 3 from page 2, I can go there. If I want to go to, you get the idea. You can have automatic commands if you know how you laid your pages out. One other thing to show you with the pages is they've added a page indicator. So you can have one, this is a page indicator right here, but you can have it so that it'll show you on every page if I want to know what page I'm on, because I'm not looking at the program all the time, and this shows you on the program. But if I'm looking at my Stream Deck, I want to know what page I'm on. I throw this on here, automatically throws that page number on there. I just look down and I know what page I'm on. I can show you real quick how I've changed my Stream Deck. I've mainly changed it for my live streaming. I haven't gotten too deep into my pages yet. I still have a lot of work to do when it comes to that stuff. But if I go over to my live streaming setup, I do have 2 pages set up. I just haven't done anything. I've added a few buttons over here, more for specific things I use in stream, different zooms, different camera source toggles. I have an Apex banner that I toggle, my scenes and stuff. And then over here you'll see the blue and the orange. The blue all from that library, you know what I mean? Like I said before, I have sound effects for, like, my starting soon screen has rain in it. I added a little traffic rain. There was one called traffic rain, so to make it sound like I'm right on the road right next to the road kind of thing. You hear cars going by. Gives a little ambiance. You know, and I have other things I like
And it's gone.
things like that. If I do something well, you know, I can get a little applause.
Run.
These are all uploaded. These are different ones that I've downloaded, but some of them are from the store. That's how I've changed my setup a little bit around that Stream Deck 5.0 update. I hope you got something out of this. If you have any questions, hit me up comments section down below. If you like this, please do. Hit that like button. It shows YouTube that I'm doing okay. You know, I'm excited to get this information out there. I'm just trying to help the community and keep people creating and making cool stuff. You know how it goes. Design your future, create your goals, produce the best you, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. DCP. Out.
Boop.
One big thing about the new page, one cool thing about the pages. No, it's not a cool thing.